for being here for my live broadcast. My name is Stephen Cuffy. Um, sorry, I just cut my phone now. I'm sorry there. And I want to say thank you all for being here today. For those that's here, I don't have see any viewers right this moment, but want to thank all of you for being here. I know, okay, I see one viewer coming through, and I know who that viewer probably is. It could be my little one, Kayla. How you doing, Kayla? Thank you so much. And I know if I don't see the other one live on my live chat yet, I know that what it also could also mean. It could mean I have a special one in Tennessee that's watching as well. But I want to thank. Okay, I see some people coming up now. Okay, so my live chat, Gerard Wenzel, and also the Bishop E. Okay. Oh man, I want to say this right off the bat. This has been a really great day for so far. We kicked off this morning with our Sin Button meeting. Now, if you're asking me to tell you what happened in Sin Button meeting, you won't get it from me because we have called Sin Button credentials, and we do not discuss what's happened in Sin Button meetings in our live broadcast. For those that have a Sin Button, you should have been there. Okay? My man Gerard Windsor that was on here, he gave me some. He gave some golden nuggets today. If you wasn't there, our brother Favor over in Nigeria, if you didn't hear him, you need to be there. All I can say to y'all is this: for those that not was listen to this broadcast that was not at the Sin Button, go back to your Queencast back office and the Sin Button, log in, and hit that link and listen. It was one of the best Sin Button meetings ever. Okay? Now, you know, we're talking about a lot of things about value. But one thing I want to talk about productivity of oneself that's a member in the Billion Coin. Okay? But before I do that, I just want to go through our blog a little bit just to, and I want to say before I even get to the blog, I have the Bishop E. Edward from Nigeria. Let's give him a hand clap for doing an awesome job this morning. And boom, they got him up there already. Congratulations, Edward, which is referred to the Bishop E on. See, I've told you about him. It's by the time he is on that blog. I knew he was going to be there eventually. I knew it. I knew it. Just like I told ATM Irene of Uganda. I just told her the other day, and boom, she was up there. Okay? So I told you all. I said to everybody. I said, what did I say? What have I been saying? I say to you, admin is watching us, is watching you. They're watching you. Okay? This one was about the Sin Button meeting, which a lot of us had already been to. Okay? Okay, so I come out of that one. This one is the Bishop E, which is Edward out of Nigeria, that's on our live chat. That's right, all of us, everybody in live chat, please type in congrats or congratulations to the Bishop E. Now, I won't do it because I'm talking at the moment, but I'm giving to you, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to give him a personal message of congrats because he did a wonderful job like he always do. I was starting to say, when are we going to see him be featured on the blog? Because he gives good quality live broadcasts every day. He can. And he wasn't with us last Thursday and Friday. Because he was talking about some technical issues, but that's okay. He gives a lot of value to his live broadcast. I want to also say thank you for being here today, Diane Gordon, Juzanne, Shireen, the TBC Prayer War. Just like I told Shireen, I said you're going to be on there. Congrats to you, Serene, for making it the other day. That Jericho live broadcast was on point. Wow, very powerful. All right, and Crypto TBC John out of Canada always give quality broadcasting. But as we talk about our admin want to up the level and us doing graduating from what we're doing in broadcast to another level, I agree upon that. But we always got we got to check ourselves, our productivity. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. Discussion. Oh, this was another great video. This person, listen, he purchased some land with 100% of TBC. See, what did I talk about? I talked my second live broadcast yesterday about, we got to start seeking the value of what we're doing. Start making some purchases. Just start talking to different people. Start making smaller purchases with each other. Something that Gerard has been talking about and doing. He's been talking about this for the longest time. He discussed it with me. And look what is happening. Look what is happening. TBC Revolution. Femi, thank you so much for being here, brother. It's good that you can take time to come here. I guess you're out of work now. And thank you for joining me today. I know you have a live broadcast coming up today. I know you do. And we should all support him. It's so great to have the people that's here to always support me. But one of the things I'm going to get to in a minute. I just want to say here, I know y'all seen this video. I won't play it because y'all seen it, but and I just kind of this one here. I'm gonna tell you something. ATM Irene, I told her in this live broadcast that I was at. I told her, I said this one should be in there. And do you know it was up there for less than 24 hours? It's almost like I can pinpoint people broadcast and some of the things they talk about broadcast, and it just hits me somehow that one, it could be a good one. And I put it and I let her know. She said it back. And what did I say? Admin is watching. Boom, she's up there. I've watched her broadcast get better and better and better. I'm telling you, everybody, see, people, you just got to start. You just got to start. And I mean, a lot of you all, I know y'all saw yours truly, I just do what I can do. I'm not saying I'm all that. I just try to do my best. I don't think really I can't say it's really my best, but I'm getting there. Let's put it that way. Okay. All right. Let's come out of this here. Let's come out of this screen share for a minute. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Now, Brandy and I, we're going to Africa. And we are very excited about this journey. But we have messages and things we want to say to so many people. But one of the things that I want to say to you is how much are you producing? What are you doing throughout your day? How are you preparing yourself in the morning? What is your mindset when you get up in the morning? Let's go back the night before. What are you planning? When did you start your day and what you want to do during that day? in terms of the billion coin? Do you track your things you're doing? Do you track your time? Do you track your day? Do you have something you can fall back on at the end of the day? You see, I believe that if we started documenting what we're doing from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, it can be an eye-opener for you. Think about that, what I just said. If we can document what we do from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, it may just shock you. Think about that. Think about that, what I just said. As it pertains and what we're doing and building our community. You may say to yourself, wow, I didn't do enough that I didn't do what I thought I could do. You may have this big plan the night before and just ready to go in the morning, and then all of a sudden at the end of the day, you just bring nobody into our community. How are the people winning these contests? What are they doing? How are they getting paid referrals? See, I don't know if y'all noticed something. I'm going to show y'all something that I don't know if y'all agree with me, but it's one little thing in that chart that admin did that I feel needed to be switched around. I'm going to show you what I saw. I don't know if I'm right about it, but I'm going to show you something. Just one little thing that I saw. Okay? Let me do another screen share a minute. Let me see if I can find out what I'm talking about here. I believe I kept it on my computer here. Let me see, where is it at here? Okay, here it is. You see right here, when you see right here where it says, okay, first receive a gift, complete your Cream Cash profile. You see where it says pass the send button test? Now I know why they're saying this right here, because they want to know what TBC is about. But for me, you see this say paid $10 admin fee? To me, that should be number 3. That's just me. That's just something I noticed. I'm not saying I could be wrong in stating this. I'm not being critical necessarily. I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just saying when I went down this and went down this and went down this and thought about it, I said, perhaps receive a gift, complete Cream Cash profile, which is we all got to do, and make sure you leave no blank empty. Put NA for not applicable. Pass send button test. Because I'm so big on my team, when I get a person in the billion coin, this is something that I think should be right under complete Cream Cash profile. Because, see, I want to make sure that everybody, they know about that day one, that $10 admin fee on Cream Cash back office got to be paid. Or if they doing, see, everybody on my team got a Cream Cash back office. When you're bringing people into TBC, in this whole productivity phase, you got to make sure they're doing everything correct. Making sure that they pay that $10 admin fee, which is the $10 for your Cream Cash back office. Because it pays for your wallet fee too, lifetime wallet fee. Now, because it's been paid, have to be paid by Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin as we know it. And if they don't know how to go about doing that, you got to show them. And if they don't know how to do it, just say, okay, you give me $10 plus maybe about $2 or $3 more, because everything now is, people that's, maybe $15 at the most. Some people charge more than that, but I wouldn't charge them because Bitcoin and cryptocurrency fees are low now. I wouldn't charge them over $15 for processing fees to make sure that $10 payment is to your Cash back office applied. All right. And when it's played, show them how to quickly get it credited. All right. Do we know how to do that? I'm not sure we do. Let's log out of this quick account. Let's go log out. Let's log out Cash back office just a minute. Let's log in. See, this is all in the productivity of what you're doing with your people throughout the day. Okay? Because if you're not bringing people in every day, the people that you have here, you got to make sure they're doing everything correctly. Under your account, right down the bottom, where it says click here for faster crediting of your payment or payment support issues. Complete this form for your transaction details. You just hit this form. These are some reasons that would apply to you. You can read all this, but your email and your username is already applied here. And we hit the drop down menu. It's for BTC, it's Bitcoin, LTC is Litecoin, and LTH is Ethereum. Your zero, what we got, what you're going to have here, right? Type your wallet address. That's for the TBC009.net. That new wallet address that we have. They'll go there. When you do a transaction, there will be a transaction, a long list of numbers. And they give an example right here what it looks like. That would be in your TBC wallet. The 009.net, just like it was in our 004.net. The transaction IDs. And down here where it says additional details, just write what? Just put exactly you made the payment and it has not shown in a 24-hour made the payment by Bitcoin and it has not been applied under your account after 24-hour period. Please credit this or whatever. I have had not one single problem with this with anybody on my team. You just don't go pay it and then let it go. If you want it applied quickly, because I've had some people say they didn't get theirs applied showing paid, like let me go back a minute. Up here where it says paid, I've had some people say they didn't get theirs paid in a month. But most people that I've had worked with have gotten they paid in less than 7 days, sometime in 3 days, showing paid here. Then usually these slowly start to populate. Most of them all populate. All these tabs will start populating. All right. Okay. Well, I just want to go over that small little thing because I think that some people, I know y'all understand it, but some people out here may not understand this. Okay. So back to what I was saying. What kinds of money-making type things are you doing? Or what kind of education are you giving your people? When they are actually struggling at something. I get people messaging me almost every day about this is not right. That is not right. I can't do this. I can't do that. Why is this way? What? And most times it is those people who are not becoming what I always say of every last they are not being students of the blog. Now, one thing that I'm thinking would be a great thing, and this is something I was talking to Randy about. Is one last thing. Let me go back and do another screen share. Something I want to show you. Something I was discussing with Randy, and that is when you're doing the blog. When you go into the blog, you know how the blog is all here. If you just click on one thing here, like this particular here, one particular blog post, you see this search bar right here. You see that search bar? You can put mission in there, fast start in there, poverty in there. We've had hundreds and hundreds of blog posts, with the first one coming out in April of 2016. Sometimes you're going through each blog post. See, I do it. Randy doesn't do it this way, but he uses it. He said, because I'm not going through like I'm going through it, he may just use the search area. You're still not going to miss out anything. But I actually go through each blog post. I'm gonna put it to y'all straight. Y'all may think I'm a fanatic when it comes to the blog. But call me fanatical. Call me a fanatic. I don't care. Because that's how I'm getting sharper and sharper and sharper on what I know about the Billion Coin. You simply have to. And oh my God, ATM Irene is here. Give her a clap and give her a congrats. You know? ATM Irene, did I not tell you that day that you would probably be, that could be possibly a good broadcast to be on the blog? In less than 24 hours, you were there. Congratulations to you, ATM Irene from Uganda. And listen to this. We're not saying, no one is saying that everyone else that's not doing good, everybody's doing great broadcasts. I'm seeing more and more and more. Oh, thank you. You're my hero. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm glad you feel that way, ATM. I'm just listen. I love to inspire people. And I'm sincere about it because I know y'all got what it takes in each and every one of you. All right? I know y'all have what it takes. Let me stop this here a minute. I know that ATM Irene, Juzanne, the Bishop E, Sharon's TBC Prayer War, TBC Revolution. Let me see. Gerard Windsor. I know that people here that I just named are doing fantastic live broadcasts. And I know, I wish I could just give out information, but I can't. I just take my word for it. I know that admin is watching you. I know for a fact. You probably say, well, how does Steve know this? Let me share something with you all about me that some of y'all may not know. Just a few minutes. You know, in my past profession, I was a juvenile probation officer and an intake officer to adults for the state of Virginia here in the USA. And I did that for 22 years. And 9 years before that, I was a mental health therapist. So I worked over 30 years. Of course, I'm retired now, but when I was a probation officer, I was required to get a lot of training, mandatory training, 40 hours of training every year. Even some away from my facility. A lot of it was away from my facility where I worked. But I was trained to get what I wanted from a person with them not knowing I got it from them. When you're dealing with criminals, you do that, okay? Well, some things I say are not meant for you. I don't mean any harm when I say that like that. It's meant for admin. And I know admin watches me, has been watching me for a while. I say it because I want admin to hear it. I hear the cry outs that some people have, like Randy does, about certain issues. I want some things to get to admin and to tech support. Now, I'm not a main source to admin. I don't want to say that I am. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you that I have the ability to get a message to admin, and I don't have to know them. I was trained to do that. I don't do that with all people in my life, but I still have that skill that I learned from my past profession. Because a criminal mind is different from our mindset. I want you to know. Always trying to get over on you. Always trying to do something, stay a step ahead of you. To being a court official, I had to be a step ahead of that person each and every day. I could tell you some things, and that's off the record. I couldn't. It's not TBC related, so I wouldn't tell you. But I have done some remarkable work saving people's life. At the same time, helping putting bad people away. I did that for 22 years. So when I see TBC and other online businesses I've been involved with and still are, it can become so much easier for me. Because I see good people, loving, kind people that we're talking with most of the time. It's I know the people here are very respectful, very kind. We're brothers and sisters in the TBC family. I have done so much so far, but I got a hell of a lot more to do. If a lot of you all, and I know that we got to exercise that Comcast back office more. And that particular area called toolbox, we got to get that art down. Because if you make a really good toolbox as part of your productivity in TBC, let me tell you something. That could be a good tool to bring someone into the Billion Coin. And then they even got contests for it. So I urge y'all to learn, exercise, use the marketing tools that's in your Comcast back office. That's how some of us have had some success. We're using the tools that they give us. That's why I'm asking the question, how do you produce? What have you done? Are you having difficulty? And see, Gerard is right on the money. Even for admin mention it. I'm telling you, we are leaders and we got so much. Favor is not the only one that has paid all kinds of money to improve himself. I did that like 9 years ago. Sure, I use some of the things that I've used that I've learned from people that make millions of dollars. I don't use a lot. I followed the system. But I talked about the approach. And perhaps at some point in time, maybe I need to do a training on the right approach you should have. Because I happen to feel And I'm not saying I'm 100% sure, but I know that how we're approaching people may be incorrectly to a certain extent. But now, I'm not talking about necessarily people here on this chat. I'm talking about people out there, other members, that's having trouble bringing people into the community. See, people, when you start talking about something, what you got to understand is this: when you start talking about something new, that guard is already up. It's already up. There's a barrier already. They already got a barrier up. Particularly if you start talking about, man, I got something here that can make you a millionaire or a billionaire. As I said before, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. They are. You got to make sure that you find out their needs. It cannot be about you. So what, you a millionaire or billionaire? It can't be about you. It's got to be about them. It could be that person that's suffering financially. That person that's in poverty. And as you talk to them, you find out what their mindset is about. Because I got news for you. You're not going to reach anybody with like poverty, like Gerard said, that you keep preaching and talking about you're in poverty. What are you going to do about getting out of poverty? Why not switch that and talk about abundance? Talk about abundance. You see my point? Switch it. Talk about abundance. I know that's a word that not a lot of us have used in our lifetime. My God, that's in the Bible. Didn't he say we should live life abundantly? Think about this. Thank you so much, Musa Tess and Bitcoin Scott, for being here. And God, people coming in, still coming in. So you got to ask yourself, reach deep down in yourself and ask yourself, how productive are you in being in the Billion Coin? We should say in a previous business, you got to do money-making activities. And we used to use that a lot in another business I was in 8-9 years ago. If you aren't doing money-making activities, then you won't make no money. So think about it. Think about it. Think about what I'm saying. What are you doing? I'm gonna say again. What are you doing starting your day from the end of your day? What you doing in between all that? Are you carrying on your day like you normally do, with nothing involving the Billion Coin at all? Maybe not even in your mind talking about activity, physical activity you're doing. You know, our admin have put scripts up. They have spelled out every step by step. They have done everything they can the last couple of weeks. Now they even put out a blog post talking about cash flow. My God. You know, Randy and I said, we had a conversation yesterday. And we said what? If admin stopped, I'm not saying they're going to. If admin just stopped doing any more blogs, just stopped it. After that last cash flow blog post, and said, okay, we're giving y'all everything for y'all to make income and just expand our community in the Billion Coin. It's y'all baby now. but we just going to make sure we got all the technical stuff running at its highest capacity for you. Or their admin would say, okay, we won't shut it all down, but we'll be back with you every 3 months, every 3 to 6 months. How would you take that? Are you going to use what admin gave you and make it work? I told you. I said it the other day. It can work. Okay? I hope people here are understanding what I'm saying to you. Examine your activity and your productivity of what you're doing throughout the day as it pertains to the billion coin. Realizing that this is not going to be for everyone. Don't be afraid of no, that's not for me. Some people are not the type of people to work for. They'll go to work to do what they're doing to be able to eat and buy things and keep a home and whatever and their family. But some people are not willing to go further than what they are to get. They want something, but they're not really do the work for it. You get those people that want you to hold their hand while they're going through TBC. I put it straight with people on my team because I had a person yesterday was like that. This person just keeps making excuses. People not hearing me, perhaps. But see, if you're not been a student of the blog, you have not ever seen one of my live broadcasts, have not watched other people broadcast. If you're not plugged in, you're not going to be successful. You're just twiddling your thumbs. You're not getting anything done. You're not going to be successful if you're not following the system. That's plain and simple. You waste your time. And perhaps the billion coin wasn't right for you. Maybe you thought this was just like a savings account that you can build millions and billions in. They never said that. It's not a bank, not a savings account, not investment, not a charity, none of that. You're making a purchase of something valuable. Okay? Bitcoin Scott, man, you're always supportive. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. Okay. Anybody got any questions about anything? Because I'm over my time. As y'all know, I'm very passionate about the billion coin. I really am. I know and some things I got to improve in. I already know what they are. I've already started it. I know I can be better than I am, even in my live broadcast for that matter. Thank you so much. Edimola. Thank you so much. I think I pronounced the first name correctly. Okay. Looks like nobody have any questions about anything. It was nice being with you all today. I will be back tomorrow at the same time. And it's always great to have people here supporting me. Make sure if Femi, your TBC Revolution, is doing a live broadcast, please support him. For those that can be here, he should be. I think his is within the next maybe hour or two. So support him. Support everyone here, like Bitcoin Scott and everyone that's doing here, such as Crypto TBC. Okay. Oh, from Nigeria. Thank you so much. I thought you know one thing. What's that? Edamola? I believe this person, ran in the places that we're supposed to be going. I'm hearing is Nigeria, Cameroon, Ghana, and South Africa. That's what I'm hearing so far. We're trying to get some details done with some of the leaders there, but hope we can come out. I'm sure they'll all come together because we want to cover some base here. We want to talk to a lot of people. Okay, and we're trying to get them all in one section. You know, we're trying to get things done. We won't be like I was thinking. I thought we were going all over the country, but we got to think about safety reasons. We got to be safe, okay? I'm sure we won't know. We know it's going to be in the fall. It could be near our fall is near the end of the year, but just remember that we probably won't know till the last minute when our date will be. We're not giving anybody a chance to plan anything against us. Some people are evil. You know they are. And yes, I'm trained to handle things, but at the same time, we got to be careful. Wherever you go, even your own country, you got to be careful. So we won't be all over the country when we go there. If people want to know what if we want to get some things from us, they're gonna have to come to us, okay? In a setting that we're managing. We're trying to get on the wraps now. More details is gonna come from us. I can't give anything else out. All I know is no more than what Randy knows. And yes, I'm overjoyed to be selected to accompany Randy to the continent of Africa. It's a place that I've all wanted to go most of my adult life, and it's truly a blessing. I'll put it to you that way. Truly a blessing. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for being here. I'm just being me. I tell everyone who want to be a broadcaster, just speak from your heart. Become a student of the blog. That'll give you enough to be a good broadcaster, that alone, if you see it like I do. Okay? And learn your Crinkle Cash back office. Use those tools that's there. It's not just there to be showing you. Okay? Those tools are there. It's already been proven to work. So it's not just there. All right, y'all have a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow, God willing, and I'm sure He will. Have an awesome day. Y'all, bye-bye. Oh, and bye to Kayla, the little one. Bye-bye.